What's up guys, it's Legs here. Welcome to another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at this professional single-handed mechanical keyboard by one. Alright, so first thing first, the actual box. Now the box is well composed. It looks like a professional keyboard that you would buy from like Best Buy or another high-end retail store. On the back it has all the specs, and you could look through this later. I'm not going to do this right now because I am trying to make the video a little bit shorter. Once you open up the box, you will find the keyboard, which I'm going to take out, and then a CD, which is the software to program the keyboard. The keyboard is programmable, and here we also have a manual, which I'm making the assumption is for teaching you how to program the keyboard and all of its features. Now this is very useful because the keyboard does have a lot of features, but for time's sake, I'm going to take a look at that on my own time. I'm also not going to be using the software right now because I'm sure not many people actually use the software. I'm just going to take a look at how the keyboard is composed, but do keep in mind if I'm not content with the key placement, I could always change that with the software. So let's put this to the side. Alright, so here is the keyboard. When taking it out of the package, it does feel slightly heavy and durable. As you can see on the back, it has a steel backing, which makes it much more secure and doesn't make it feel cheap. Now this is a mechanical keyboard, so if I take off one of the caps, you see it looks like a Cherry MX Blue. I'm not sure if it is, but it definitely feels like one, so if it's not real, they did a really good job at reproducing it. It has a little hand pad here. This is the space bar, which is the jump button, and then of course you have all the standard keys which you would probably be using when playing a game. The cable is threaded, which is what I really like about most gaming products because it does feel more durable and more strong, and I'm not too worried about breaking the wire because if that does happen, then all this is just junk. So now talking about the actual use. I was a little bit bothered because on a standard keyboard, WASD is here, and this would be the shift key, and then down here would be the control key. Now you can change the key binding, except the problem is there is no control key down here. So I'm usually used to playing with my hand placement as the pinky on the shift key and my 3 fingers on the WASD, but there is no shift key. So this is the control key. I ended up just binding this to shift, and then just not having a control key. So yeah, that is one con that I have. I don't really enjoy that. This is a little bit bothersome, but besides that, all the key placement is okay. Alright, so now talking about one more problem with the keys is the jump button. Now this jump button is just a standard button, but when I got it, it feels really sticky and really flimsy. Sometimes it's not responsive, so when I'm playing games and I try to jump, I just can't manage to jump because it is not responsive. I'm also a little bit bothered by the placement of this, but this is, of course, I'm used to a different keyboard. It's not these guys' fault. But yeah, keep that in mind that if you're not used to the jump key here, it might be a little bit uncomfortable in the beginning, but you do eventually get used to it, so that's not a main concern. I'm just going to say this looks really sick. It looks durable, it looks very slick, I guess is the word to describe it. It also has well-built, multi-changing, color-changing backlit. So let's just plug this in. I have my laptop up to the side here, so I'm just going to plug it in. Alright, so the backlit seems to be working now. Let me just zoom in real quick for you to see it better. This is what the backlit looks like. It's very, very cool, I guess, especially with the color changing. You can change the colors though with the program or software that you use. But yeah, it does look cosmetically great. Not sure that's how you describe it. It has red LEDs on the side, so when it is completely dark, you can see the red LED shining on the table beneath it. So you guys also want to confirm, alright, so I'm also making the assumption that you guys want to confirm that this is actually mechanical, and I could confirm that for you. It is real mechanical. I mean, if anything, it feels just as good as my standard Cherry MX keyboard, or the ones that I've tried out. So I'm not sure if you could hear that, but it is definitely mechanical. It feels great when playing games, and it does have changeable keycaps. So if you want to put a custom keycap on here, then you have the option to do so. Let's do a sound test. confirm that. The keyboard is incredibly responsive. I tried playing a few FPS games. This keyboard is perfect for playing FPSs, especially since it is responsive. I used to use just the default Dell keyboard, and I was really bothered by that because sometimes it just doesn't respond, or there's a small delay before it responds. But considering this is a gaming keyboard, I was kind of expecting this. So overall, do I suggest buying this? If you are really into playing games, then I do suggest buying this. If you're just using it for casual use, then I don't really suggest this because, I mean, a normal keyboard is just fine. So for all of you serious gamers, this is perfect for you. It has all the perfect keys, it's cheap, it's the perfect size for your desk, and relatively durable, so you don't even have to worry about it breaking. Anyways guys, that's it for this video. I really hope you do enjoy it, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.